Healthy Diet Series. The Mediterranean Diet. First, to start our Superfood Evolution Healthy Diet Series, we'd like to express that we are not promoting one particular diet over another. From our perspective, there is really no one-size-fits-all approach to healthy diet practices. Different types of dietary choices are dependent on specific individual nutritional needs, health objectives, and many other factors. That being said, here's the first in this review series, the Mediterranean Diet. What is the Mediterranean diet? The Mediterranean diet is a melting pot of shared lifestyle customs and food traditions developed over a period of centuries in locations around the Mediterranean Sea. The term Mediterranean diet is really in fact a misnomer, as it implies that all people of the Mediterranean region eat the same, which is simply not the case. Generally, however, there are similar food, drink, and diet patterns between the cultures of this environment. The popular version of the Mediterranean diet known today typically includes a plentiful amount of vegetables as well as fruits, grains, legumes, nuts and seeds, aromatic herbs, whole grain bread and pasta, extra virgin olive oil, fish and seafood, and small amounts of dairy, eggs, and poultry. A glass of red wine may often accompany a meal, but red meat is featured less frequently on the menu. 5 advantages of the Mediterranean diet. Number 1, not strict. Unlike other popular diets like the keto diet, the Mediterranean diet is not strict about keeping track of daily calories, carbohydrates, or protein and fat ratios. Being a much looser style, it can be more attractive to a wider range of people who want to eat healthier without the rules and regulations that can make it hard to adhere to long term. We would say it comes with a sort of eat, drink, and be merry in moderation approach. Number 2, whole food based. One of the greatest health advantages of the Mediterranean diet is that there is an important emphasis on using whole food ingredients and preparing foods homemade from scratch. Number 3, no junk. Often it's not what's on the menu, but what's off of it. A second health advantage of the Mediterranean diet is that it doesn't include highly processed or refined foods. Whole grain pasta and bread are its worst enemies, not too bad considering. In addition, the use of added sugar to sweeten recipes is less common. Desserts are often replaced by the consumption of fresh fruit. It's not hard to see why this type of diet, with its lack of refined junk foods and drinks, might be a better option for some people. Number 4, high in fiber. This diet is known for its greater intake of vegetables and whole grains, an aspect that obviously increases dietary fiber considerably and all the attributes that go along with it. Number 5, monounsaturated olive oil. One of the well-known benefits of the Mediterranean diet is that it's low in saturated fats and high in the heart-healthy monounsaturated variety. This mostly comes from the ample amounts of extra virgin olive oil used both in cooking and atop meals. Olive oil is primarily composed of oleic acid and polyphenols like oleuropein, known for their strong anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, and antioxidative influence. What is the Mediterranean diet good for? The number one claim to fame of following a Mediterranean diet is that it may greatly reduce the risk of cardiovascular issues like coronary heart disease, stroke, and hypertension, as well as obesity and type 2 diabetes. It is likewise considered a healthy diet for supporting cognitive functions as one ages. Research suggests that following Mediterranean dietary and lifestyle habits has the potential to lower the incidence of chronic diseases and improve longevity. True Mediterranean customs are also about family, community, meal sharing, physical outdoor daily exercise, gardening, and an existence that minimizes stress levels. These are also good qualities that can promote greater health and well-being for a happy, long life. Mediterranean islands like Sardinia are designated as one of the blue zones where centenarians are common. History of the Mediterranean diet. The initial concept of the Mediterranean diet goes way back to the 1950s and the 15-year research of husband and wife team Ansel and Margaret Keyes. They set out to compare the health patterns spanning 7 different countries with the intention to see if a person's health risks for things like heart disease, high cholesterol, hypertension, and stroke could be reduced by changing diet and lifestyle practices. In summary, this research published in 1978 by Ansel Keyes, often called the 7 Countries Study, suggested that there was indeed a correlation with eating habits that loosely characterized diets of the Mediterranean region, especially those of Greece and southern Italy. Later, in the mid-1990s, Walter Willett, a professor at Harvard University's School of Public Health, and his colleagues went on to specifically study the dietary and social practices of Mediterranean cultures. Willett is often linked with being one of the original promoters of the Mediterranean diet, especially regarding its effect on weight loss. He later published the book Eat, Drink, and Be Healthy, the Harvard Medical School Guide to Healthy Eating. In his writings, he often points out that no one part of the diet is most important. They're all important. It's the combination of all the parts that matter. Precautions. It is good to consult your healthcare provider before radically shifting to a Mediterranean diet-based regimen, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, taking prescribed medications, or if you have a serious medical condition. Thanks for watching! For more info and research on the Mediterranean diet, be sure and follow the links in the description box below this video. Please support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. And why not check out another informative video?